I lived in this 38 square meter HDB home for the past 8 years. In fact, after all these years, I have to tell you honestly, this small home is not for everyone. However, it can be suitable for some people, especially if you are that right person. So today's video, we will touch on who is truly suitable to live in a 38 square meter home. And I'm not just sharing the practical side, I'm also sharing the mindset. Because in a small 38 square meter home, your mindset matters the most. Number one, someone who prefers simplicity, not lavish living. Most people feel that they need to have a big, luxurious home space to feel good and satisfied. But there are also some people who feel calm when life is simple. Just like me. If you are someone who appreciates simplicity, you don't chase after lavish things, you prefer to enjoy a quiet, intentional lifestyle, then yes, this 38 square meter home is suitable for you. To people like me, a small home is not about squeezing. It's about choosing a more simpler way of living. And the second thing is someone who knows they are blessed and appreciates what they have. For your info, I have relatives living in Hong Kong, and I have visited their homes before. And honestly, if you have seen the homes in Hong Kong, you will realize how fortunate you are over here in Singapore. Yes, indeed, homes and apartments in Hong Kong are way smaller than over here in Singapore, not to mention also that pricing is also more expensive. And so therefore, even a small 38 square meter home will feel spacious as compared to some homes overseas. If you are someone who can recognize this, someone who feels grateful, someone who knows that actually I'm blessed, then you will cherish your space. You will treat it with care. You will feel content living here. And the third thing is someone who is creative and can make the best out of the smallest. So you see, living in a small 38 square meter home challenges your creativity. But if you are someone who enjoys making the best out of what you have, someone who can turn small corners into meaningful spaces, or someone who sees possibilities even in limitations, then this 38 square meter home can become a canvas. You start to see how small homes can hold bigger meaning. And the fourth thing is someone who is neat, tidy, and practices decluttering. A small home is very honest. If you leave things messy in your home, you will feel very stressed. But if you are someone who keeps things neat and tidy, you will feel calm and relaxing. And I believe this is not just for a small 38 square meter home. Anyone who practices neatness, tidiness, and decluttering, whether is it you are living in a big home or a small home, they can definitely feel good and comfortable. And the fifth point, which is the most important thing, someone with a positive and motivated mindset. Now this is very important. If you are someone who have a negative mindset, if you feel discouraged easily, if you always compare your life with other people, then I'm afraid a small home can feel suffocating for you. But if you're someone with a positive mindset, someone who is motivated, or if you're someone who always look forward, then this small home can become a sanctuary. Because in a small space, your mindset is amplified. If you choose positivity, this home can feel peaceful. But if you choose negativity, this home can feel stressful. And the last point, which is also the most important point, someone who solves problems, not someone who blames. Now this is the most personal part of me. Before I lived in this 38 square meter home, I used to live in a 3-room flat with my folks. And honestly, that kind of environment is very cluttered and untidy. And I remember during that period, I'm always a blamer. I blame the government, I blame inflation, I blame rising prices, I blame not having enough money, I blame almost everything and everyone. The environment there is messy, and so my mindset is also messy. But when I finally have the chance to get my own 38 square meter home, everything changes slowly. Because this small space is forcing me to take responsibility. It forces me to solve problems instead of blaming. And slowly I transform myself. I became more positive, I became more calm, I became someone who always look for solutions. And I even bring this mindset in my own workplace. So this small home didn't just give me a place to live in. It shaped my character. It trained me to become a problem solver. So as a short summary and a closing message, who is suitable to live in this 38 square meter home? These are the following people. Someone who prefers simplicity, someone who knows they are blessed and fortunate and grateful, someone who is creative, someone who practices neatness and decluttering, someone with a positive mindset, and most importantly, someone who solves problems instead of blaming. A small home forces you to confront yourself. If you are growing, it grows with you. If you are stuck, it suffocates you. But if you choose growth, even a small 38 square meter home can feel like heaven.